just gonna start.
Do you have an actual intro, Ron?
No, I just say, yo guys,
We're free balling it.
what we doing here? You know? Well, I
Easy.
mean,
We'll get there eventually,
we're
bro.
live
We
to
just
the
need to-
people right now, man.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, say hello.
Oh,
no
yep.
pressure, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, guys, this is Julian
Wow.
Carell. You get the full government name. What's your middle name, in fact?
Michael Ryan.
Why do you just expose him like that, bro? They don't even know our full names.
He chose. What's your IID number?
Was it Adam Ronald Lawrence?
Oh,
Oscar,
shit,
what's your
cheers
middle
for
name?
Um, you don't want to know, bro.
Probably some Swedish
What is
shit.
it?
Oscar Jokeri's one
Nah.
or some shit.
Ibrahimovic, bro.
Zlatan. It's kind of cold.
He's not fully Swedish though, Ibra, is he? He's got like his parents
Why,
must be
are
from
you
somewhere
saying what?
else.
Because he doesn't have blonde hair or something? Yeah, what?
Yeah,
that?
pretty much.
Definitely not. He's definitely not.
I'm gonna search it up right now.
He's from another planet. Bro.
Wait, are we live?
Yeah.
We're live, bro.
Oh, we're live. Oh, okay. I'll just quickly
They
check
wanna
this.
know,
Hold
they
up.
wanna know.
We're live.
Yeah, well, I'm actually
people right now.
interested.
I mean,
I
I'm more
guess, like,
interested in how
where's
shaped
personal
Oscar's
life,
penis is, but I guess we'll never know.
Well, I could get the ruler out, but like, I mean, if I'm being honest, it's
Ruler's a bit harder though, because like Ruler's just
His parents have Bosnian and Croatian heritage.
yeah.
Bosnian and Croatian.
Ew.
So he's not even a fucking full Swede.
Damn, what a
Nah,
fraud.
definitely
His
not.
father's a Bosnian Muslim. There you go.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, bro.
What a fraud, man.
I was gonna say he's not your typical Swede.
No, it's really not. It's not anything like
Anyway,
Oscar.
we should get started. Should we get started?
On the other hand, I am.
Oscar is definitely a proper.
Yes, you're fully Swedish.
He is.
Oscar Wano.
He is exactly what Hitler wanted for sure. Too far?
No.
No, that's not. No, that's
Part of the
fine.
Aryan race, bro. That's fair. We had good link ups back in the day.
Thanks. You got blue eyes. You'll be alright.
That's
All right. Anyways,
Are you talking to me?
Anyways, Julian, who you got for who's your prediction for top goal scorer in the Premier season, mate?
I've picked a pretty obvious pick. I think I'm going Erling Haaland.
Yo.
boring.
Yeah, we might.
I bet you one of you guys have got Haaland as well.
I think all
How
three
would you
of us
not?
have. I think all three of us do, to be honest.
How would you not?
Yeah, I don't know how you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Put him in.
I don't know, mate.
Yeah, he's a unicorn of a player.
He
How you
is.
spell his middle name?
I think it's Brault, like Raut.
Some say Isaac is in fact a better player striker.
Well, you got to play to get top goal scorer. So
Yeah, shout out my flatmates who think that.
That's crazy in my eyes.
Throw it back like a bad bit.
Right.
well, if you can't play on the streets, bro, like
Yeah, you got to get on
You know
the
what I
pitch
mean?
as well.
No, I think Haaland will score. You know what we could talk about? How many goals he will score?
How many? How
Do you
many?
think
goals-
over 30 or under 30?
I reckon like 29 or some shit. He'll just miss out on 30.
I think City's like attack is quite good and better and less reliant on him. Like Pep's gonna like. I don't think he's gonna be as reliant on him in the attack. So I don't
Nah,
think
but I
he's
reckon
gonna
I
break
reckon the
his league
wingers they're
record.
playing like it's just set up for Haaland to like score heaps of the goals. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I mean,
think
okay.
I agree.
I
I
don't
think he's
think
just gonna
Doku will
fucking.
get many.
Oh, I gotta stop
Look at
swearing.
him. Look at him 2 years ago. Like that was ultra just Haaland ball, bro.
Yeah, I think it could be similar though.
Yeah, but when he wasn't involved in the games, they found other ways.
They don't need to rely on him.
When he wasn't as involved in the games, they found other ways to score. So they weren't just relying on him, but it was definitely for those
I think he'll
lower place teams in the Prem
yeah.
where they'll just yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like in those scenarios and circumstances, other players will get on the score sheet as well.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
Like Marmouth,
yeah.
Rangers, Turkey. I
Yeah,
don't know
true,
what's up with
true,
Foden.
true. But
Maybe
yeah,
not
Oh
Doherty,
yeah,
but
Foden is. I can't even believe Foden's like. No, I wouldn't even say decline because he definitely could have an incline again. But to go from winning awards for in the league and shit to now, like he's not even talked about anymore. No one talks
off the
about him.
face of the earth.
Well, Pep probably doesn't even think about him. I don't
I
know.
don't know
It's
what's
quite
going on
Probably a
sad.
there.
little bit.
Nah, he can bounce back though. He's obviously a naturally gifted footballer.
Oh,
So I think he'll, I
100%.
think he'll bounce back, but I don't know if it'll be
He
at
kind of
City.
reminds me a bit of like Odegaard, because like Odegaard just takes a while, and he's like a big confidence player. And I know if he's gonna do shit early on, like he's not gonna have a good season. But if obviously he's on it, like confidence is a massive thing. So yeah, we'll see what Foden gets up to.
Yeah,
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's move on. Who you got player of the season, Frank?
Player of the season, I went with Big Dick Dickers.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yo, Sacks. Nah, I went with him because I just thought the importance of that role was going to be huge again. And obviously, if I've got Arsenal winning the league, like it's got to be a good shout that an Arsenal player gets in the player of the season. So I think yeah, like Saka's coming back from injury, um, and yeah, Rice is our key player. So it's
yeah.
pretty simple in that sense. Just going with the most important player for the title winning team prediction.
I mean, the English media love him as well, so that
fair
helps.
enough. Yeah. I've kind of gone for similar with Frank. I've gone with an Arsenal player, but I've gone with Saka. Um,
Interesting.
yeah. Nah, I was just yeah. Saka's just super important to Arsenal as well. But it's interesting that you think Dickers is more important. I reckon with when he was absent last year, I keep on saying last year, last season, I think it was pretty noticeable. Uh,
Uh,
like
Look, our attack relies on him, and it did last year. Obviously, we got Eucharist now. Wasn't super impressive this morning, but no, I think Saka's gonna take a little while to get back to his best, because he just like obviously it was quite a bad injury, and he's just
yeah, he's come
a
back from
little.
injuries though, or like big
Yeah, of course
periods of
he'll
time.
get
So
to it,
that's
but
what,
like
and he's got a
I
yeah,
I watched him this morning, and like he's not quite the same, especially dribbling. There's a little bit of a difference, so it'll take him a couple weeks or maybe a months to like really get going.
yeah, fair enough. I just believe in him there. I think he's a fucking top player. And every season that's come past, he's just improved. Like his output's gotten even more and more, and he's just gotten even more consistent. So I think it's kind of like Luke Doncic. I keep on like predicting Luka to be MVP at some point, or like win it all,
That won't
but it
happen,
doesn't
bro.
happen.
Bro, damn near average
I
34,
think Luke is going to.
34 triple double, and people didn't even have him in the top three. The fans don't like him enough for him to be
Yeah, well,
MVP. He's never gonna win one. He should, but he won't.
Well, margins are
yeah.
thin, bro. Like if you're like Saka's in a similar spot with like the Lakers and the Arsenal. Like if they're not
That's why.
doing
That's why I made the
dominating,
comparison. Eh?
yeah, no, that's a good comparison, bro. But
Disrespecting the
Yeah.
if
Lakers,
they're not
man.
dominating, which
Oh. Well, yeah. Luca, in terms of talent, is probably more talented than Bukayo, but yeah. No, I've gone with Saka.
Nah, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
my
pretty
pick.
fucked up.
And just also because I think Arsenal are going to win the league. That's just.
yeah,
I
that's
said
true.
it last year. I was like, they're not going to win it last season. They're going to win it this season. I give
Why
Arteta
we
two
brought you on the
seasons.
pod.
Damn right.
Yeah. Adam, who's your player of the season?
I've gone for Mr. Cole Palmer. So all three of these players like aren't off to the greatest of starts, to be honest. Um,
Well,
but
Dick has got an assist, bro.
bro, he was so poor, man. I don't care if he got an assist from a corner, man. It was a corner, bro. Come on, man. He's got to be
Bro,
better
but
than
his
that if he
role
wants
is
to win
different.
Player of the
Like,
Season.
yeah, obviously, but like, you don't think he's gonna start stepping it up, bro? And he already,
No,
if he's getting
obviously, I never
stats as
said he
well.
didn't. I just said all three of these players aren't off to a good start, and that is so valid because they're not.
definitely not. But I don't think anyone. I mean, aside from maybe like Haaland, is really like gone off the rails for a player
Like at
this
TK, he
season
played well,
prediction.
but yeah, I don't think he'll. I don't think he'll go.
Yeah,
He
He
won't go all
did.
the way,
I don't
but
know how long that will last.
nah. Yeah. I think Haaland. If anyone had Haaland, that's a pretty good shout. But yeah, I got Cole.
It's game
I
one. You
predicted
gotta wait
this
at least
obviously
a couple
before the
months.
Palace game, and I just think he had a really good Club World Cup. I think with the new signings of João Pedro and Delap, it can help him get more assists. And I think he has got his confidence back. Um, so yeah, I gotta back my boy
Sucked
Cole.
he had such an underwhelming season last season.
Yeah, it was
It was,
underwhelming,
yeah.
but like he just had a few bad months. He was still good. Um, yeah, I feel like in his first season he set the standard so high for himself in his proper like full season of playing actual professional football since he wasn't getting that many minutes at City. So, but now I think he's learned from that. He's even come out in interviews speaking about how frustrated he was with himself. Um, so yeah, I think he'll bounce back and have a huge season for us. And I think hopefully
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
get
I mean, you've got lots of attacking options. Like, there's not
exactly
really an excuse not to.
yeah yeah well
Like, you should be playing at least a brand of football that's going to create
yeah
opportunities.
yeah
You expect. So
yeah which,
it's only 1 week, so we'll see. But he'll be getting some goals and assists for sure. But whether or not like for him to get like a
yeah
player
he's
of the
got to go
season, he's
off.
gonna have to pull off numbers like he did in his first season at Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Can't disagree, mate.
I definitely see a lot of people having Cole Palmer as well as a player of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's definitely been off it, so I would honestly say it's probably smarter to go against him just because, yeah, I mean, I know I troll about it, but like he actually hasn't scored a Premier League open play goal since like what, February,
January.
March, January?
Yeah.
Yeah, see
yeah.
that's too long, man. You
long.
can't you can't be doing that.
I'm more going off his Club World Cup form, but there's a fair enough, statement to be
Ah, well,
honest.
yeah, I mean that'll give him confidence, but like if the team's not clicking, um, like
The team's clicking, man.
there's not a.
The team will click for sure.
I never really base things off the preseason, because I've just seen it just doesn't really matter.
Club
I
World
get
Cup.
like the Club World Cup, it was
Yeah,
huge. Like I get that was pretty well, yeah, well it's not yeah, but I just never base it off that. It just matters when the season starts. But nah, I think they're all. I'm surprised you picked Declan, Oscar.
I just think
I
like
didn't
bro,
expect that.
it's similar to like he wasn't great today, obviously, but the prediction is kind of based on like I mean you look at his performances last year, obviously people will overrate the free kicks but like it wasn't just the free kicks. Like he was dropping like crazy performances without the set pieces, but also just like the way we played. Like Odegaard was really non-existent, and so we needed him basically to control games, and he kind of did exactly what Arteta needed, bro. And I mean, find it similar to Rodri, like how important he was 2 years ago. Obviously, he got Ballon d'Or, so I mean, it's that similar kind of role Arteta likes to base a lot of things off of Pep. And I mean,
Yeah,
Declan can get a goal in him as well. Like he can get goal and assists, as well as being a holding midfielder that is just essential to our build-up play.
he's not a holding midfielder.
yeah. Nah, he's class.
He's an 8, man. He's not a holding
Yeah.
midfielder.
Well,
He was hiding
yeah,
from that ball
obviously
today,
not.
man. He was so non-existent in the build-up.
Oh, well, yeah. Where did he? What was the midfield? I didn't watch the Arsenal United game, but was it? Where was Rice
I
and
thought
Zubamendi and
Zubamendi was
stuff?
gonna be Zubamendi looked like super uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Like it was clear we were trying to like play quite transitional ball, and that doesn't favor Declan Rice because he's not really that kind of player. Like Odegaard was picking it up in a lot of good spaces. He was just not great with reading the runs and playing the balls. But yeah, Declan, it kind of went away from a Declan Rice kind of game. Zubimendi had a phase of play where he was alright, but then just no, um, kind of got bullied and Declan Rice kind of went missing.
What type of
But
game
I
does
mean,
suit?
his
What
impact
do
is
you think?
still
What
inevitable.
type of game do you think does suit Declan Rice?
Well, look, we've not like. I mean, we can talk more about the Arsenal game with the recap,
Yeah,
but I mean,
I don't know. I just think like
like
one of his
we
best
were quite
roles has.
transitional.
No, you go, you
We
go.
were very transitional today.
Yeah, but
So like,
I think that's arguably one of the things he's best at, like getting the ball and driving.
He's pretty good at moving the ball forward. Yeah,
yeah, but
he's very good
what was happening? Yeah, no, he is. But Odegaard was the one that was picking. Like they were looking for Odegaard in the pockets for him to drive, as opposed to Declan Rice, and he was kind of just sort of holding it down a little bit more and kind of just occupying a space rather than looking to get on the ball.
Yeah, I mean,
at.
what from Declan Rice's performance today, he just looked like he was scared of the ball. Honestly, he looked like he didn't want it, and I feel like I see that from him quite a bit.
I mean, fair enough, but you know he's not really scared of the ball. It was more of a tactical setup. I
Yeah,
don't.
but I think
I
it
think
says
everyone in the
I think it says a lot about a player when they're signed for that much money and they're they're told that like, oh, you're a CDM, but your manager doesn't even trust you as a CDM. Has to play Partey or Jorginho. Now Zubimendi, he plays as an 8 because his strength is not getting ball in deep. And like you could just see that today, especially, he constantly goes hide behind players because he's not confident in his own half. And I think that's why his best game is in transition.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it more later. Just
Yeah.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right. Who you got as best
I
young
mean, yeah,
player?
It's so having Zubimendi as well next to him compared to Partey, it'd be, and Odegaard back would be a bit different for him. So again, probably just needs a bit of time to gel. I feel like going off of game week one
No,
and
yeah,
like just
going
talking
off of
about that
game
is
week
just
one is
yeah,
dangerous, but I mean, I'm also talking about
yeah,
the last season, and the season before that. Personally, that's just what I see from him.
yeah. Well, that's why I just said it doesn't have Partey there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've cheesed this by the way because I thought it was under 23 best young player.
Nah,
So I went with someone else, but now I'm gonna change. It's okay because I originally thought it was under 21,
Yeah,
and then I went and did under
It probably is
23.
under 23, but we just did
But
under
I think
21.
your best young player of the year it's under 23.
yeah. I think
That's
it's
Yeah, it
the
is.
that's the
me and Frank
threshold.
spoke about that. We said, right, it should be under 21 because like heaps of the best players in the league are like 23 and stuff. So it's just like I think it makes more sense if
Yeah.
it's under 21. It's more. It's just yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
better.
Oh, but they're still young, bro. Like to be doing that at 23, being
I
one of
mean,
the best
yeah.
players in the league. I
Yeah, I
reckon it's
know,
still
but
Like
I
Cole
think it's still
Palmer's
safe.
you can
23
still
and
say Palmer,
so
right?
yeah, Palmer's 23. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's better
Damn.
to do it for players
yeah,
who haven't yet like fully broken out, or at least
Right.
yeah,
you know it's less predictable.
Right. Fair enough.
For Joe.
Well, if he makes the move to Tottenham, I'm gonna pick Savinho.
Is he?
Uh
How old is he?
I think he's young. I know that for sure. I think he's definitely under 21. He is 21 on the dot.
No, yeah,
Never
you're good.
mind.
You're good. No,
But
that's calm. That's calm.
um, I think yeah. I mean, if I think if he makes the move to Tottenham, I think he's going to flourish there, eh? And especially under Thomas Frank. At the start of last year, I don't really know what happened at the tail end of the season with him, but at the start of last year, he was so fun to watch and dangerous. He
Yeah.
just took his man on, would deliver a ball. The amount of like Haaland loved him, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I
And
reckon
Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
why he's gone out of favor, but
yeah,
yeah. So that's gonna. But again, he's right now. He's not playing. I hope Tottenham get him. I think it would be great for Tottenham. I think it's an exciting player for Tottenham. And yeah, it's. I can't believe that Man City have all these bloody players, and they're just some of them just waste or rot away, and he's one of them. And I see if he because he'll get minutes at Tottenham, so that would be mine.
yeah.
But
If he went there, it'd be
if it's
interesting
not
to
him,
see
I do,
if like what they'd do because Kudus was obviously playing on the right, so it would be interesting to
yeah.
see what changes they would possibly make, and
But
if they get Eze as well. So I think there'd be a bit of
yeah,
rotation.
well, wouldn't
Kudus can
Eze
play on
would
the
be a
left
road?
as well
Oh,
though.
Eze is a
So
winger,
no, I reckon they'd probably play
and
Eze
so can
on the left.
Savinho
I
though.
think Savino's a little bit more
That's what I'm
successful
thinking
player.
because Matters is obviously out, so I would say they'll probably put Eze as a 10, and then
Yeah,
yeah, Kudus is strong, well, definitely stronger on the right, but I think Savinho played left wing a couple times
I
last
think
year,
I think Kudos
last
can play on the
season.
left, and
yeah,
also, I mean, his main competition is Brennan Johnson. So I think if he's gonna have a good season, he's playing well, like he's gonna start for Spurs.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, if he deletes his social media again, I think he'll be all good, Brendan Johnson.
Bro, it was funny. Brennan Johnson, what
I
He
think
was
that definitely helped. LeBron blackout
yeah.
playoff mode.
Oh, Brennan Johnson was
Spurs will bottle it. Don't worry.
yeah, Brennan Johnson was Spurs' top goal scorer last season, and the fans still hated on him. So I think that says a lot. I think if Savinho came, he'd start on the right and
Yeah,
play Kudos on the left.
Also, like 16th.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I can't. I don't know if I don't need to check the ages of the under 21s player of the under 21s player because I haven't done my research. I mean, Esteval is
No, I
also
still like
exciting for
that. I
me.
still like that shout.
yeah.
He's 18. He's Esteval's 18. I hope
I mean,
Esteval like
you're
has
taking mine, mate. You're
yeah.
taking
Oh,
the
okay.
piss
Sorry,
out
I'll
of
let you
Val.
speak now.
Nah,
Sorry,
nah, nah.
boys.
Esteval, man. Yeah, I got best young player.
How was he today?
Sorry, he was
Oh, he
he
nearly
was he was
scored.
our,
Did he
he was
come
our-
on?
Yeah, he came on and he was our best attacker. Honestly, like he came on, bit Gahey about 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I think he'll be starting next game.
You're actually lucky that Gahey played today.
What do you mean, bro? Oh
Wait, what
yeah,
did what did
straight
Oscar
up
say?
because of the free kick. Yeah, that's a good point. But Eze shouldn't have been. Fuck. Yeah, that would have been frustrating. But oh well. I got Esteval. I think he was really good. And I think he will be really good. He's shown in Brazil how talented he is. He showed at the Club World Cup how talented he is. And I think in pre-season, him and Palmer had a great link up together. So I think they'll continue. I also did it in the recording that got stuffed up the other day. I gave a quick shout out to Josh Akupong, and he's 18, 19. He started today, centre back, starting at that age, and he put in an absolute shift today. So I think he'll get quite a lot of minutes, especially with Cole out, and then it just seems like Maresca's desperate for a centre back, and it seems like the club aren't going to get one. So I think Akupong will get lots of minutes, to be honest. Yeah, but I got Esteval.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that pick because like obviously you got a lot of attackers. Like, how
Yeah.
consistent is he gonna get the minutes to be able to like prove himself? Because there are a lot of young players that are a little bit more solidified. I did say Skelly. Obviously, he didn't start today, but
Oh, bro, that fucked my FPL.
I just think
I
did he start in your team?
yeah,
So what? You got
he
1 point
was
for
great for you guys last season. I got no, he got a bloody yellow card. He was time wasting.
Yeah. See, I mean, I
It
think
was.
that's
I
more.
was so
more
mad, bro. I was so
Stinker.
mad.
we can talk about that later, but that was a stinker.
Howler.
But like onto Skelly. I think if we're gonna make a title run, like he's gonna be a big part of that. I know he didn't start today. I think with what Arteta was trying to do, he was just trying to get the fucking 3 points, summon the demons first game of the season, and just get the fuck out. Like, That's actually what's happened.
Bro,
So
3 points is 3 points, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm taking it. But if
Yeah.
we're gonna look to be playing a bit better brand of football, how we were playing in preseason, I think Skelly, and his inverted role is gonna be essential. So I think regardless, if we make a title run, he'll be a big part of that. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I rate him, eh? He's a great player.
Yeah.
How old is he, Oscar?
18, bro,
Far out.
Yeah, that's
and he's
crazy.
getting
Damn.
he's getting some chops in there as well. Like he's becoming a man.
Yeah.
He's about to rattle some people this year. It's gonna be good to
He's
watch.
so physical for his age. Like,
He knows how to use his body
yeah.
like a
He's
really
so,
fucking mature player.
yeah. No, it's pretty impressive. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think those are all pretty safe picks. I think it also shows that it's exciting, like the
Yeah.
Premier League, and there's
Yeah.
so many other players we probably haven't even mentioned that they're gonna pop up this season.
Yeah,
That'll be
exactly.
sick.
Yeah, me
Sure.
and Frank spoke about that. Like, yeah, I think this is gonna be
Bro, that Max Dellman, Frank,
Yo, he's cold as well, bro. But I
he's
mean,
pretty decent.
he's not gonna get enough minutes, for sure.
Yeah, he won't. He's not a senior player yet.
Nah, but he'll be one for
No.
the future.
I mean, it must be nice. Chelsea have more players than they can even. You guys have so many players, Adam. I was looking at your squad before. It's actually insane.
Yeah, we got Liston City though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we actually do. I seen that today. I think they have 31. We have 29, but we still got some players who we got to sell and loan. Um, but
I
yeah,
hope those charges go through for Man City. Yeah.
they're not going to, bro. They're not going to.
Oh, but there's 100. There's so many of them. At least a few are
They
supposed should go
They
through,
should
bro.
strip those
You
old.
can't go every
They
single
should
one.
strip those old Madrid Champions League while they're at it too.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
Wait, what'd you say?
Nah, don't worry about it, bro.
Nah, repeat yourself.
No, I said they should strip the old Madrid Champions League titles while they're at it too.
Are we really gonna go through this? Are we really gonna do this right now? Because I'm actually keen, bro. This might be another video, but I'm keen to do it right now.
Nah, I reckon
Because
we
Adam
That's all
tweeted
good,
some
bro.
bullshit,
we could
out
probably.
of context bullshit.
I don't know if I don't know
Man.
There's a spicy one in the Adam.
Huh? Yeah, if you believe.
You know what? I'm actually not gonna fall for the rage bait. I'm
Yeah.
actually not gonna fall for the rage
I
bait,
mean,
bro.
like, if you're happy with those
I'm not
Champions
listening
Leagues, I
to you,
don't know
man.
why you'd get so upset about it. Like, you know.
I am stoked.
Yeah.
We would deserve that. You could only dream of it, Oscar.
Legally.
You could only dream of it.
If you got them legally, bro, I don't know why you're so
We did.
defensive.
I just
It's
get
in a
overprotective
courtroom,
there.
bro. Why are you so defensive?
I just get overprotective.
Overprotective is crazy.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna.
reckon we try bust through some of these a bit quick.
Yeah, true.
Alright, because we've been
Um.
waffling
Oh,
a little bit. Manager season, I got Slot because I think Liverpool win the league. And I think if whoever wins the league, and this and like the race for the league deserves it. Yeah, I got Slot. Not much else to say.
Really?
I've gone. Well, I think, as I said, I think Arsenal are going to win the league, so I'm going to pick Arteta.
Hey. I mean, now that I think about it, if Arteta does win the league, I don't see him not getting.
Yeah,
Are
100%.
you
All that hard
made-
work.
I already made my.
Okay, yeah,
How
good
the
man. Good
How do you
man.
spell his name?
Nah, I know who you mean, bro.
Well, you thought I was gonna go against my words.
Yeah, I thought you were, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. But I think I just like Bournemouth. They've had a lot of players leave, and I still think, obviously, I made this prediction before the Liverpool game. They had it at 2-2, and they conceded two late goals. I still think they're gonna be a good team to watch, and they look pretty exciting. Honestly, they kind of impressed me that 30-minute phase in the second half when they got the two goals. And then obviously they were happy with the point, and you can't be happy with the point against Liverpool and be certain of
What can I
a
say, man?
stable.
Spanish manager. It's just in the blood.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, that's why I'm going there, mate. Anyway,
That's not. That's a pretty good pick.
No,
I like that
that
pick.
is because I think well,
it's
I
more
mean,
of an underrated pick. I think it's if they overperform and Arteta doesn't win the league, I don't think slots are guaranteed. So
Mm. It'll be interesting to see how Slot does this year with all his actual players that he chooses and stuff. Um, yeah,
yeah,
but I mean, I get why you picked it, Adam.
yeah. I just think if you win the league, you deserve
ah,
it.
all right, pretty simple stuff.
Yeah,
Best newcomer. I'll go first with this one.
yeah.
I think. I mean, I put Verts just because it's like it's a big signing.
Lil Uzi
I didn't.
Verts.
I don't. I wasn't thinking he was gonna underperform. Like his watching his first game, like he wasn't overly impressive.
That was a stinker.
Um, but I
Nah, fair
think
enough.
I think like a lot of these signings, I think it's gonna take a while for them to gel in. And the thing is the managers are gonna be inclined to trust these players.
Yeah,
So I think um, Ekitike's found his feet pretty fast. I don't think it'll take too long before Wirtz does as well. Like, it's a little bit different to the Bundesliga. Um, but I think once he like gets a bit of confidence, like he'll be one of the best players
Yeah, I've gone the same with
players
Frank.
of the season.
I've gone with Wirtz as well. He's so talented, bro, and he's very fun to watch. I was just looking at like all the new coming like transfers and stuff, and yeah, as Ekatike, he's honestly I didn't expect him to start off like this or be this good because I watched him in Europa League a little bit and he was good, but maybe it was just because Frankfurt went very like I don't know, the team around wasn't amazing, so I picked Wirtz. Just the thing is with Wirtz, if he's going to stay healthy or fit, he's had a few injuries. He had a massive one before he won Bundesliga Player of the Year, and then he was good, and then he was out for like 3 months last year, I think, or last season. So it'll be interesting, but I believe in him. You shouldn't go off of one game, and everybody's saying he's like bad or like not going to do well. So I think don't count him out, and I'm keeping him in my FBL.
no, I am as
There you
well.
go,
I'll give him another chance.
Florian.
Yeah, I've gone with Zubamendi.
Oh,
Be do.
Zubamendi, I think that sixth role at Arsenal is so important. I think Partey and Jorginho showed that. Yeah, he's got a big job to do, and he obviously he wasn't amazing this morning, but he's getting used to the pace of the Prem, and I think he will. And I just remember that final in the Euros. It was a ridiculous performance. I remember everyone thinking, oh yeah, Rodri's injured. England are gonna win this, and then he comes on and he's best player on the pitch. So yeah, I think it's a great signing, and Liverpool and City wanted
I'm
him as
just
well.
thinking.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking how good it will be once all of these players like find their feet, like find their level,
yeah.
and kind of just start playing their best game.
I know
yeah.
it's very.
It'll just be interesting to see like how like the kind of ceiling of some of these teams. Like I
100%.
think it's obviously it's the first game. But yeah, there's a lot to be going on these first couple of months. So
Oh, it's such an exciting season.
yeah,
There's
no,
so
it's
much
definitely
happening.
the most exciting season we've had in a while, just because that sort of City and Liverpool domination era isn't as certain. I mean, it could be. They'll be good, but it's just so much tighter at the top than it has been.
Yeah.
Um, in terms of what we expect and kind of what the teams are building, just like but should we do the most improved or
Yeah, go on to
do
the
the team of
most
the season
improved.
last?
Yeah, we'll do team of season last. Alright, my
Sounds good.
most improved is Big Bob Sanchez. I just think absolutely battered last year by all fans, Chelsea fans as well. And I think the fact that the club haven't gone out and got a new keeper, they're obviously showing trust in him. And I think the last 3 months of the season and the Club World Cup, he was fantastic. So I am hoping he will continue his form because if he ends up just playing bad, then we look like idiots for not going and getting a new goalkeeper. But yeah, I think he will, and I hope he does. But yeah, Bob Sanchez most improved.
Wasn't
He was
do you reckon he could
hated
have done
heavy
better at
last
that free
year.
kick?
What'd you say? Sorry. What was that, Prem?
Julian?
What was that? No,
Oh,
go.
what? Oh, oh no, Oscar, you go, bro.
So no, I was just saying, you reckon he could have done better with the free kick?
Nah,
I reckon Tyler Ball could have stopped that.
I actually don't. I think his sight was blocked, and then he kicked that pretty bloody hard, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
fair.
smacked it, bro.
Yeah. Well,
No, I
most
was
keepers
saying,
I think they were
he was
hating him.
hated heavy by your fans last year,
No, he
Sanchez.
was, and like,
It was so bad.
I mean, I watched a fair few amount of their games, especially during that Christmas period, and his distribution was like really bad.
yeah, no, I
Like in
can't
those, I
disagree
don't
with
know if
that.
it was just those games.
Yeah, no,
It
Chelsea
was
are always,
really bad.
that was our worst period of last season. So yeah, I'm going off. Hopefully, he just continues the last 3 months of the season form. But yeah, I think I think nearly every player during Christmas for Chelsea, apart from Caicedo, was bad. So yeah, Bob Sanchez hopefully continues to be good. Who you got, Jew?
I've gone with Pape Sarr,
Pape Sarr.
Tottenham.
Nice. I don't mind that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Again, it was kind of similar to Savinho. I remember at the start of the season, he was actually like pretty decent, and then or was it the year before? I can't remember. One of the two. But and I was like, oh, he's got like the tools to be a pretty good midfielder. Like he's like tall, physical, can move the ball and stuff. And was it yesterday? He had a pretty good game, from what I've heard and stuff.
Yeah.
So I picked him, and he was yeah. The Tottenham fans don't really rate him all that much. They just think he's kind of just bang average player. Him and Basuma. And I was tossing, and I was just like, oh yeah, I reckon he'll be the most approved. This was definitely a hard one for me to pick. So I thought, yeah, I think
That's
he
a
could
cool
have a
shout.
bounce back
I mean, I look at the
season with
Spurs team, and
Tottenham.
maybe Gray might be a shout
Yeah.
just because of how bad they were
Yeah, he was playing
defensively.
centre back for them last year at
Yeah, no,
times.
I mean he played in the midfield, so
Yeah,
but nah, yeah, I didn't really know who to say for this, just because it's quite a vague like award. Like it's pretty obvious when you're playing like for a bit of a shitty team and you see someone's progression, like they were absolute ass at the beginning of the season. So I mean, it's kind of like a hard award to give. But I've gone with Saliba, just basically just because I'm an Arsenal fan. I just looked at the squad and I'm like, he really he really dropped off. So I was just expecting him to come and have like just a really good season, prove why he's the best centre back probably in the world. Like, but I mean, obviously today he just yeah, it wasn't great that first 20. Gabriel I think was a little bit more solid. He's just more consistent. And Saliba sometimes he's just off it. Like he
Yeah,
looks so good on the ball,
he made
and
some.
when he drives, like he just looks. He no, I'll just finish. He
Yeah,
looks like
sorry.
really smooth and composed, and then he'll just lose it so easily. Like he's just
Yeah.
like he kind of just gets too comfortable and just makes a silly error. But yeah,
Yeah,
That was my
I
pick
was just
anyway.
gonna
What was you
say
gonna say?
I highly rate Saliba obviously, but yeah, he did like to even today like he just did some dumb things, and it's like almost sometimes I feel like he's playing and he doesn't realize his players around him. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
like
because sometimes he looks really composed and then all of a sudden it's like he's just playing like there's no one around him, but then there's like three on him and he just does a stupid giveaway. But no,
but it's also interesting, right? Because I kind of compare him like not to necessarily a striker or an attacker, but you know how it's more of like a confidence thing where if you bag a goal or you get a couple of goals, you just look at you can watch them play and they have a bit more swagger.
yeah,
Like when Saliba has this swagger and he's like certain of all of the things he does,
yeah.
like
Well, nice. Yeah,
he is unplayable, and then
yeah. He's one of the fittest in the
defensively
world.
he's just like insanely fast and insanely strong.
Yeah,
So like physically he's up there, but he just needs to get to that sort of that mental
Consistency.
space where it just looks effortless consistently. Which I
He's
mean I'm
isn't
hoping
he's quite young, yeah. It might take
he
a
is
bit of
young.
time.
He is young.
Yeah.
He's been my favorite player for some time now, but he did drop it off last season when Gabriel left. So I'm
Yeah.
just
That was a big loss for you guys though.
yeah, it
Especially with
was.
how well
But
Gabriel has been
it was
playing.
much bigger of a loss losing Saka. I think Kivior
Yeah.
stepped in and I mean pocketed Mbappe. So it can't have been that bad.
Yeah, I was yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but you were watching.
What do you mean?
probably wasn't the fake
I
fan.
bet
Well,
you were
I
watching.
just know Kiwior's not very good. And then I was just like, oh, yo, we've got, you know, it's Mbappe and Vinny and Rodrigo against, Kiwior and Saliba and whoever else were the fullbacks. And I was like, should be sweet. But Kiwior was awesome. Goal line clearance, everything. And I was like, of course he decided to play well.
He's
So I thought Saliba was pretty good against those two legs as well.
definitely he showed up.
Yeah.
A lot of the other games, yeah, he was kind of a little bit all over the shop. Just need him being confident and you know, I reckon he'll come good. All right, Carabao Cup.
You go,
You
Frank.
Jesus
You go, Frank.
Christ. Honestly, I just chucked in the team, far out.
yeah, nah, fair, bro. Who did you go for? Let's just
I
run
went
through
with
them.
I just went with Man United there.
It's not a bad shout. I reckon
Yeah, I just think
they're
they're
gonna
just the
take
type
it
of team to
to the
cheese
cup.
it.
Jesus.
Yeah,
They're
and
gonna
they
be
will
so good,
definitely,
and
and they've got no European football, so I'm just like they'll be focusing on all those extra tournaments and stuff. And yeah, I know I rate Amorim. I think he's a great coach. I think he's honest.
I think great
I
is
think
a
he's got a good
stretch,
system.
bro.
And I think he's nah, and I think he's quite young as well, which I think is good for those type of players. So I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
I don't love Amarin. I feel
No.
like what they have though is um like it can compensate for his coaching. So like they might do all right in the season, but I don't think that's going to be on the basis of the tactical setup. Like even today, like people are overhyping how well Man United play, and I do think they've got a lot of goals in them. I said that in my preseason predictions, but like I just don't think they managed the game well. Like that second half, they're down 1-0. They should have been I think a little bit more um I don't know, playing that three that they were playing that three centre back system. I don't know why that was the move, and then they've subbed on Maguire late on to try and
He
nick a
always
win,
plays three
an
centre backs,
equaliser.
so that's just his system.
I know, but I just think there's got to be a little bit of a there's it wasn't very dynamic and free flowing, and we kind of just broke their momentum every time they kind of now that yeah they probably deserved an equaliser. But that's more on the basis of how bad we performed than anything. So I think Still a lot for Amarin to figure out. But yeah, they look threatening for sure.
Yeah.
They got goals in them.
Yeah, I personally don't think you can be considered a great coach if you lose a final to Spurs, who came 17th.
Yeah, giving them their first trophy.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Well, they weren't much better, were they? So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but it's Man
They just
United,
lost the
bro.
final, mate.
It's like history as well. Like you just shouldn't be losing to Liverpool. And the way they played in that final, the way he set them up, the substitutions he made, it was all horrid. But he can learn from his mistakes. I still don't have great.
Oh,
I still have
the
great
squad he
confidence in
had
him.
is just that squad he had was just. I'm sorry, it
You
was
can't
just
say the
shocking.
Spurs squad was any better.
You, dude,
But this is the whole
dude, the
whole
squad he
meme of the
had,
final,
they
though.
came 15th, bro. Come on, man, the squad's not 15th
Yeah, but
quality. And he
yeah,
came in,
clearly not. But
he was
like,
meant to steady the ship, and then he got
neither is
worse than Ten
Spurs.
Hag.
Spurs had lots of injuries, to be fair, and they were a much younger squad.
Yeah, you've called him a great coach after coming and meaning to steady the job, and then he's finished 15th.
Well, he came in halfway through last year,
Yeah,
and he's
and then
arrived at an absolute shit show. And
arguably
it's
worse
a
than
lot of
Ten
the Man
Hag.
United's issues are not um on the pitch. It's all external stuff. I think I just like the way I just like his man management and what he says in interviews and stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
So I think that's
I can
probably
understand
I
that.
think that's probably
He's
what
kind of like
Man
he's
United
kind
kind
of
of
got
need
that
right
sort of
now.
he's kind of got that Arteta sort of like almost delusional kind of um like way about going about
He's
things.
he's trying to get the dressing room and
Yeah, no,
Ole didn't have it. Ten Hag clearly didn't have it,
nah,
and
Ole
I
had the
know
dressing
probably
room.
like not
Ole
United
had the
tactically,
are in a
dressing room.
shit
probably
show,
not the
right?
most. He's probably not very flexible, like tactically or anything. Like he's quite set in his ways. But I feel like I don't know. It's better than I think. It's just shows. Yeah,
Been a
like
shit
Oscar
show
said,
for
I think
some
it's just
time,
like
but
yeah.
I feel like it's no excuse now, like with the players that he's got, to like
No,
at least
definitely not.
play a bit of
Definitely
good
not.
football. And
No, definitely not.
I mean, I don't know how well, especially managing games. Like, is he going to be able to make comebacks? Is he going to be able, those kind of those big moment teams? Obviously, I think Mbueno is probably that moment's player, but is he just going to bank on him to kind of bail him
They had
out?
that crazy comeback against and the what was that crazy comeback that they had?
It's Leon.
Man United last year.
City.
Yeah, I think I don't
Yeah,
know. I
but
just
look,
he's just
was
coming
that
in an
last year?
absolute terrible. Yeah, he's just
Okay,
coming
well
in
they
an
still
absolute
finished like
shocking
what
time.
15th, 16th. So I think it's gonna have to be like I'm talking about consistently doing that. If they're in the bottom half of the table, it doesn't matter what they kind of do. That's just not good enough.
Yeah, well, new season,
Yep. No, we'll
so we'll
see.
wait and
All right, who you
see.
got, Adam?
I got Arsenal. Yeah, I think they
First bit
got
of silverware.
yeah, for a while. I think they gotta win a trophy eventually, and this is the trophy that I have them winning. I think they were really poor in the Carabao Cup. Well, they obviously got to the semis, but their performance against Newcastle just was so disappointing. And I think Arteta will learn from that. And I think he needs a trophy. Like he needs a trophy. So and I think he will
Yeah,
get a trophy, and I think it will be the Carabao Cup. Yeah.
Fears.
that's fair.
I don't think he's gonna be building for it as much as other teams.
No, he's not. But I think he has to.
Like
He has to win a trophy, and he can't. He can't cherry pick what trophies he wins. Like if it's the Carabao Cup, like he just has to go for it because he needs a trophy. In my opinion, like bro needs a trophy. So I think he will focus on it more than he has in past years. Your fans are getting
yeah,
sick of
I
not
mean
winning
it's
a
not to
trophy as
say he's
well.
not gonna take it serious, but I just think other teams might be a little bit more onto it. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, then you might just never win a
I
trophy.
think these are so hard to predict the winner, man. Especially
Yeah,
Carabao and
no,
FA Cup. I
that
was
is
thinking
hard to
about this for a
predict.
minute.
It's just like you throw it out there, but um, you also know because like we typically do well in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. It's quite difficult to consistently beat the Prem teams while also competing and wanting to win the Premier League and the Champions League.
Yeah, but you don't win any of them.
I just yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
nah, yeah, fairs. I mean, I got Chelsea winning the FA Cup. Yeah, it's just throwing it out there, and I just think they're gonna win it again. Obviously, it's kind of based on the fact that they won the Club World Cup. They know how to have a good tournament run. Um, and I think they're a good FA Cup team. I think they'll go all the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
also
a good shout.
yeah I also have Chelsea.
I can definitely see them. I can definitely see them winning that.
Yeah, I agree with everything Frank just said. To be honest, I think our team isn't ready to be built for like a 38 game season, but I think we're definitely ready. We're like we've shown that we can beat clubs in a one-off game and anyone on their day because we're strong enough. But I just think over that 38 game season, we're not quite ready. So yeah, I think we do win a. I do think we will win a knockout competition this year. I'm not sure what one that is, but I'm predicting the FA Cup. What about you, Joe?
There's again, it was just chucked it in there, but I think Man City.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Um, yeah, not much to it really. I just think they're proven already. They need to have a bounce back season. I feel in my predictions, I feel like they're going to be top three in the Premier League, and they definitely, as you guys said in your other video, you never know with Man City. They actually just could come out and win it and dominate.
Yeah,
But if they don't do that, I think they'll win the FA Cup. I mean, deep squad, they'll probably thrash teams. I mean, the defense is a bit of a question mark, but yeah, I
yeah,
think they need a trophy definitely next year. If Pep goes again trophyless, I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be. I don't think it'd be too good, especially for one of the greatest coaches ever. So yeah, I put Man City in. But when you guys said Chelsea, I was like, that's actually pretty good shout. I definitely could see them in the final. These two.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, it also depends on who you get. Really, it's kind of like you play at different teams at different times in your season, so it's really just luck of the draw, really. So like, but it's more like expecting them to do well, or at least kind of try and chase it. I think
Yeah.
City's a good shout. I think they'll chase one of these down. They're just naturally good enough to throw out a fucking C team and beat half the team in the Prem. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely not a bad shout. All right, Champo League. You're not gonna be happy with this, Stew.
I
Um,
already know it's coming, and I understand why.
the greatest
But
Spanish team of
I'd
all
like to hear it.
time.
Eh?
Greatest Spanish team of all time.
nah,
Yeah, Barca.
I'm
I mean,
not. I'm not
you
even
just look
gonna react to
you just
this.
look at last
React to
year.
what you just said. You peasant. You fucking peasant.
He's gonna be a monk after this.
They're gonna win the treble as
Now
well.
Barca, yeah, I think so. I
Oh,
don't know, but
far out.
Real
yeah,
Madrid
Champions League.
touching
I
the
just think they're gonna
trophy.
come out.
Sorry, I'll let you talk, Frank.
Again,
I mean,
not
kind of
biting,
out of the
bro.
blue, to be honest, because that what was it the Super Cup 5-0?
Yeah, yeah. 5-1.
Fucking
Rodrigo
hell.
scored.
Yeah, yeah. Um. Anyway, yeah, I just
Yeah,
think Barca gonna be out for revenge. They've got a squad of like just attacking. Like we were talking about it, me and Adam, that Inter and Barca game, just a crazy game. They really should not have been losing that, especially after Inter's performance in the
no,
second
they
half.
definitely shouldn't have lost that. It
Um,
was
I just it was just a crazily entertaining game, and I think it's gonna pay off. Um, yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying it's guaranteed at all, and I think there'll be some other teams that'll kind of try and chase them down a bit. But I think it's really difficult to just go out there and like, okay, we're gonna just stop Lamine Yamal, and then you know, just Rafinha's goal scoring threat. It's just like, how are you gonna cancel both of them out? I think they just go out and score a bunch of goals and win it.
Yeah, that's
They're
fair
they're
enough.
they're a very fearless team. Like, yeah, I think Hansi Flick's that's gonna be a sole focus. Obviously winning
Adam,
is important, but yeah.
Yes, darling.
yeah. What deluded opinion do you have as well with
Dilute.
Sam
Okay.
Bosco?
Well, you tell me your diluted opinion first. Yeah,
Hala
who's
Madrid.
gonna carry that? I'll put good money on that. I'll put good money on that. Put some money on the table right now. I'll put
I'm
it down
always
now.
gonna back my boys, bro.
Just gotta
I'm
be
always gonna
That's a
back
good
my boys.
shout. I reckon.
In terms of Barcelona, like let me get this straight. They've got a great team. I think they've got a baby goat in Yamal. I think Rafinha's great. Lewandowski, he's on the decline, mate. He was he was like he was on the tail end of his prime when Barcelona got him, and he's declined a lot. Hansi Flick's style of football is super grueling on the players' bodies. Um, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They kind of got away with not many injuries last season, Barcelona. They just had Inigo Martinez depart. That's pretty big. He was very good at um, the offside trap and pulling them forward and stuff like that. But I was talking with Adam about this. They've got Christensen back, which will actually be pretty good for them. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Barcelona do. I just hate their fucking fan base the most, is what pisses me off. But my biggest question mark is, can they withstand this type of football for this long? And I can't lie, they lost some games in La Liga they shouldn't have lost. They conceded a hell of a lot of goals. And Real Madrid did not have it. This is probably our worst season last year since maybe 2019, 2020. This is a season I just wanted to forget. And I think with Xabi Alonso, I feel like if we get the system working, if everyone works in unison and puts their egos away, I think that's definitely like one of the biggest things about Real Madrid.
I think that's that's a
I
big
don't think
if.
we're going to be stopped. But yeah, it is a big if. But the thing is that we have done it. Like that, no one's bigger than the club. But it's just about
Yeah,
it's a
but I just
completely
look
different
at
set of
like
having Mbappe in
Vinny.
there. Obviously, completely throws it off. No matter what you say, no matter the talent. But I reckon you can get him. Like you can get him on board. I'm intrigued to see how Xabi Alonso approaches this. I mean, he's got a lot of pedigree and stuff, so hopefully the players should respect him. But I can't take out my boys there. They're just too strong for me. I just know what they can do.
I
And even with
mean,
a crappy
it's just
Ancelotti tactically led side,
like we
um,
spanked you lot last year, and you know I've got the humbleness to not pick us. But to be fair, you could probably buy yourself
yeah,
through to the final.
yeah, I just it's just so hard for
Pay
me
off
to
the
not pick
refs.
us. So hard for me not pick us. I mean, we have all the players for it. Militao's back as well. Carvajal's back. Those are two big players that we're missing. Carvajal's pretty much like plays as our third centre back, and he's crucial. And we missed him
I
so
mean, but
much
look,
last year.
I feel like there's a lot of like ifs, and you guys got to get clicking. Barca are kind of a little bit more solidified with what they're doing, with what they're trying to do. So it'll be interesting to see. But to put you guys just outright win it last year when you guys were pretty abysmal.
Yeah, we
Um,
were abysmal. It was literally our worst season since
yeah.
for years. So it was,
I mean,
but I
every
think we'll.
season you're gonna expect to win it, but I think it's gonna take more than a year before you're actually ready to actually win it.
The thing is, bro. Every time I watch those Barcelona games, I just know how beatable they are. especially with the players we
Bro,
have.
last year it felt like they just spanked you guys like for fun.
Yeah, you're definitely more beatable in my opinion.
Who
Madrid are more
Barca?
beatable.
Yeah, Madrid are more beatable at the moment.
At the moment, yeah, but far out. I reckon
Yeah,
I'm so excited for tomorrow to see them play. It'll be good.
yeah,
It'll be interesting. I do believe in Xabi Alonso though, and Dean Huijsen is a fuck. He's so good.
Yeah, that's a good signing.
He is incredible, eh? It's like a Tony Cruz at centre back, but he can defend. It's actually insane. But I'm still taking it.
Yeah. We'll see. All right. Europa League.
Sorry, I waffled there, eh? Holy crap.
Nah, nah.
it's your
That's
club,
you're
bro.
a good Madrid
I've
fan.
got
No.
yeah, no.
So
I've got Betis. They were really good last year in La Liga. And I feel like Spanish teams and European competitions pretty strong. Isco's been playing well. Anthony was awesome. They have some other really good pieces as well. Um, so yeah, I kind of just briefly looked at the Europa League competition and thought, yeah, I think these guys are actually pretty good. So I'll pick them. There's pretty much not much to it. What are you guys saying?
I got Villa.
Batiste is a good shout. I've gone with Roma. They've
Oh,
been pretty
yo.
underperforming in the competitions, like European, but I do think they should be a Champions League team, and I just think eventually it's gonna come right. Not much more to it. I just like this squad.
I like that pick, bro. I don't mind that.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Adam?
Yeah, I got Aston Villa. I think it's Unai Emery's competition, isn't it? So yeah, I like Villa's squad as well, and I just think English teams, are gonna always be, especially like beneath the Champions League, they're always gonna be very strong because of the money. Yeah, so I got Aston Villa, Europa League winner.
That would be
Nice.
the favourites, wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Um, Probably, but it's not. It wouldn't be.
Wouldn't
It
be
wouldn't be
clear.
too
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
Basically, just because of Emery's aura. But I don't know. I don't know. Like that first game, Villa didn't look great. They got good fixtures coming up. So we'll see how they do. If they don't do well, I don't think they're gonna win it. To be honest, I kind of predicted them being pretty low in the Prem. So um, that was my one of my bold predictions. But yeah, no. Conference
Well, they'll
League,
put
I've
up
got.
more of a fight against Newcastle. I can't lie.
No, they did put up a fight. But I just think they've got a lot of good players, so they should be. They should be. I mean, Newcastle. That's going to be a dog. I just think we'll see how they do in the next couple games. Um, but I've gone with just a Swedish team, just because who the fuck gives a fuck? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just had a look who was in it. There was no Chelsea, so didn't go with them.
Bro's trying to banter me.
But yeah,
That's
this is
crazy.
Chelsea's competition, so
Arsenal fan, huh? It'd be the biggest trophy in your club's history,
I've,
mate.
we're talking about the
Show some
Conference
respect,
League
yeah.
here, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, we can talk
Talking
about the
about the
Europa
Conference
League if
League,
you
right?
want. We can talk about 4-1 Baku. We can talk
No,
about two
but
Champions
you
Leagues.
had your chance. We
Yeah.
moved on. You were
Last major
silent,
trophy
bro. You were
was
silent, bro.
one when you weren't even a
We're
functioning
talking
human
about the
being.
Conference League here, bro.
Talking about how Mariska's already surpassed Arteta. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy that in the past
Because
20
you're a
years,
big
Chelsea's a
fan,
bigger
bro.
team than Arsenal. Eh?
Of course, bro. Yeah.
Even though we've been
It's not really
spanking them for
crazy.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit considering Arsenal's history.
History don't mean shit.
Pretty established club.
Spanking you lot for fun, bruv.
Oh yeah.
Also, the Man City are the
4-1
best
Baku, biggest game
ever.
of your club's
If
history.
history don't mean shit.
No, I mean like Arsenal's history can't be that good if you've got no European pedigree. So that's just me
I
though.
mean, you say that right, but I'm looking at it now. You haven't beaten us since 2021.
Bro, yeah. 2021. What happened that year? We won the Champions League. Okay, like
Yes,
I
you guys
don't.
were pretty good then.
So you haven't we haven't beaten you since 2021. Would you rather that or would you rather win trophies? Because since then we've won more trophies than you.
I'm talking about what Julian said.
What did Julian say? Because I don't think he said
Said
Yeah,
they
what
anything
did I
about.
say?
I don't think
they
he
were
said
they
anything
were
about
pretty.
the fixtures or like shit like that.
No, he said over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like 2, 3, 4.
yeah. And your
We
reasoning
bitch
is because
slapped
you
you,
bet us
bro.
in you bet us in games. Win some trophies, bro. You think people are gonna remember those games in 20 years? Yeah.
Why are you claiming a preseason cup, bro?
I'm talking about Champions League as well. Fuck are we doing here, man?
Yeah, but that's more than a couple, bro. That's a fucking handful. Now we're getting into the fucking.
What are you on about,
You
bro?
guys should just kiss.
What are you?
You
What
won
are
the Champions League in 2021.
you... Yeah, okay. Why are you saying it like that? Like you've won one. And why are you acting like the Club World Cup is some preseason tournament? You know what you have to win to get into that? Something that your club's never won, bro. Like I don't know why you're chatting to me like this, man.
Didn't you call the Club World Cup the World Cup just before Adam?
I was taking the piss, mate. It's called the Club World
No,
Cup,
you
so
weren't.
yeah.
I don't think you were.
Oh my god, bro. I don't. Well,
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
we
but
won it.
look,
We're
we've been
world
better than you
champions,
guys in the
anyways.
last couple of years. That's all I'm saying.
You've been better than us. How? Why? What's your evidence? Because you beat us in some games.
By finishing above you in the Prem and beating
Yeah,
you,
and
like,
what do you have to show for that? What will that mean in 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Oh, you came second. You were the bridesmaid.
it doesn't matter
Well
what
done.
It doesn't matter what that
It
shows.
does matter.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
does matter. 100% matters. You got to win
No, it doesn't.
trophies.
Why does
Frank,
it matter?
you got to win trophies. This is why your club are full of cucks, bro. Because you just accept no fucking trophies.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, so why wouldn't you say that to the other like 17, 18 teams?
Because they're not
We're not-
fucking
I'm not
stupid
gonna
like
be
your
out
fan
here-
base. They have standards and they want to win trophies. You're just fine with being
So,
cucked
like,
and
Fulham,
like, oh, we'll just
Brighton,
keep Arteta.
Palace.
He's changed our mentality because they don't spend money like you. No way you're saying Arsenal is one of the biggest clubs and you're comparing yourself to Brighton and Palace. That's fucking outrageous. What are we doing? That's crazy. You're just digging a hole
Bro,
here,
I'm just
bro.
talking about other Premier League clubs, bro.
No, you were talking about Chelsea and Arsenal. Now you're trying to bring Brighton and Palace into it. And you're coming second and you're
Yeah,
going on
bro.
about how this is amazing. Win a trophy. I don't even know what you're arguing about anymore.
Bro, you're just getting heated, bro. Because I'm talking about the conference.
I'm not
league.
even getting heated. I might be getting heated, but I'm giving you facts. There's nothing but facts
Bro.
here, bro.
You've lost your head, bro.
Oh yeah, you know you've lost the argument when you gotta go
all
there,
I was
man.
bringing up.
Nah, bro, you're
Bro,
just
all I was
you're just
saying,
so
right, was
you're
Julian
so
brought
happy
up-
with your club just being mediocre and not winning trophies, just coming second all the time.
Well, when did I say that?
You said that just before. Like, oh look, we finished high in the table. You got nothing to show for it though. So why does it matter? This
I know,
is the
but
problem
that's
with Arsenal fans.
because, bro, if you're making a comparison about two teams, right? You look at like us and like I don't fucking know who got relegated last year, bro.
Oh my
Like,
god,
who was
what are
just
you
a mid-table
doing?
team?
If you want to be known as a big club, you have to win trophies. It doesn't matter where you finish. It does not matter.
I'm confused about this argument now because it's gone from one.
Well,
Thing
I'm
to
just
the
saying
other.
that like finishing second.
I think what Frank's trying to say is the past 4 or 5 years, Arsenal have been better than
They haven't
Chelsea.
though.
Like in
Past 3 years.
They haven't because they don't.
3
have any,
years.
They
Well,
don't,
and
they
well,
don't have any trophies to show for it. They don't have a single trophy.
That doesn't mean
But
we
they
have
have
to be
been.
better.
But they have.
They-
But they have been better than
Single-
Chelsea. Oh, his mic's cut out there.
They don't have
Bro,
a
you-
single
Adams, he's-
trophy. They don't have a single trophy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
are you?
I don't deny that. Yes, okay.
Yeah, but so that,
When you look at it, okay, yeah, we came 12th one year. You guys came second. We came 12th, and then we came back and we won trophies before you, anyways. So are you happy with being better than us, or you want to win trophies? Like, what is your end all in football, man? Like, it's so like there's no way
Yeah,
you
but
can just be happy with that.
you're going from like one side to the other.
He's talking about the
I've
last
never
3 years, Adam.
I've never said
We
I'm
just
happy,
won the Club
bro.
World
I've
Cup
said,
and a Conference League. They haven't won a trophy since 2019.
bro, you're talking about a pre-season trophy that
Oh,
we
Yeah.
if you guys actually think the Club World Cup is a pre-season trophy, you're both idiots, bro. It's a huge trophy.
It's in the pre-season.
Bro, my
bro.
team
Oh my
win it all
God,
the
it's
time. I
part
don't
of
give a
the
fuck
season.
about that trophy, bro.
It's a new format. Of course, it's a big trophy. And why are you saying it like that, Frank? Your club can't even qualify because you don't win the trophies to qualify for it. You know what? You have to win a Champions League.
Okay, but now you're just talking about something different because I've talked about the last 3
I'm
years,
not
bro.
even. Well, okay, and I'm talking about the last 3 years because we won a Conference League and a Club World Cup. And you said 5 years, and then you narrowed it down to 3 because you realized, oh fuck, you guys won a Champions League 2021. You haven't won a trophy since 2019. Coming second does not mean shit, and no one will remember that in 20 years. You got to win trophies, end all.
Mate, you're just on one.
I've said
You're
I've
just
said
on one,
complete
bro.
facts here, bro. How am I lying? You can't. You
I know,
haven't
but
even-
there's because we're not. It's like not necessary.
Oh my
I don't
God.
even remember how this started, bro.
Like
This is
I brought up
crack
the
up.
Conference League, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Because you
So
tried,
how
you
has it
tried,
gone
you
from
tried to
that,
act,
and then you're like, I'm talking.
because you tried to act like it's a joke competition. Yeah, it would be like the biggest trophy in your club's history since you can't win a European trophy. And then I said, oh well, where's your Europa League winner? Where's your Champions League? Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fair. We haven't won shit, but like that doesn't mean that.
Okay, stop there.
like,
Stop
we're a
there.
shit
Stop
club.
there. Stop there.
That's
I'm not
all
saying
I'm
you're a
saying.
shit club. Just say that you haven't won shit. Stop there. That's what I've been trying to say the whole time.
Well, you haven't done a great job because it's been like 10 minutes.
Well,
of
maybe
waffle.
you just can't like fathom my sentences or some shit. But it was pretty easy to understand what I was saying. I was saying you guys just finished second and you're happy with being cucked, and that's not winning trophies. Yeah, I like that shout, Jew.
Bro, you think it's like I'm happy about it? Stressful.
I don't think you're happy about
Dude,
it, but I just think like
one of my this is a crazy story. One of my kids was walked into fucking class and he was wearing a Strasbourg shirt.
Oh,
And I was
shut
like,
up.
where'd you get that? I've never seen a Strasbourg shirt in my life, bro. And he went to Strasbourg. I thought that was actually pretty sick, bro.
respect.
But yeah.
Did he have Andre Santos on the back?
Yeah. But no. No. Going back to your guys' thing, I think Arsenal haven't won a trophy. They probably will. I mean, their team's too good not to. It might take a minute. Chelsea have won some trophies, even though they aren't considered to be major trophies. Yeah. But I reckon we should just move on. But this was funny.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why.
Anyway, why Strasbourg?
Like we're
good.
allowed. Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Well, I'm glad because I don't think this would have happened. Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, it's yeah.
Fuck, bro. I just brought up the Conference League, bro. That's pure rattle, bro.
Yeah, it definitely did hit a nerve. But Adam is right. You guys can't.
Yeah,
Most
nerve, but
sane
I
Arsenal
just
fans do
said-
think the
All I
same.
said was facts, bro.
You
I'm
said
gonna-
that we
I'm
haven't
gonna
won a
defend my
trophy.
club.
No, you didn't. Look. No, but look, you didn't say all facts because you were saying like I'm happy with being second, bro. All I'm saying is like you think it's just like a piss take, just coming second. Like
I never
still have
said
to,
that.
like,
Now
look at
you're just
fucking
now you're
United
just
and
taking my
Spurs, bro.
words, bro. I've never said that. But at the end of the day, in 20 years' time, no one is
You
going to
did
care
say
who
that,
comes
bro.
second. I said no one's going to care. Obviously, second
But
is going to help you,
I
like,
know, but
in coming seasons and stuff, and you've shown that. Like,
okay.
I think
Look at
Arsenal,
this, all
I
right?
think Arsenal are a
Like,
great club, but
this
like you
is
haven't won trophies, bro, and that's what you need. You
yeah. But
need
okay. Okay.
trophies.
Well, yeah, bro. I got it, bro. I heard your main claim. But all I'm saying is, you talk about like in 10 years and 20 years, people aren't gonna remember. But like, what does that matter? Like, if okay, let's say right, we go and win a Prem or we go and win a Champions League. All right, let's say that happens. Okay, you can look at all of the 5 years and basically say, well, that was building towards that, and then you could be happy with that. Happy with that whole squad, happy with that every single because it was a building thing, right? So I
Yeah,
mean,
but for
if
now, Oscar, you can't say that.
Yeah,
Like, I
you're
get
just
that,
creating
and it
like
probably will happen.
that's like a
You
dream.
probably will happen. I think it will. I
no,
am
but like
backing on Arsenal to
let's
do
say
it.
it happens, then all of that shit
If, bro, I'm
where
saying
we
if.
didn't win it those years in the last 5 years, it goes away, right?
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
No, you're
You're
right, but
that's
100%.
what
But it
I'm
hasn't
but
happened.
I agree with that, but I'm also right. I'm talking about
Yeah,
now. You're
exactly. You
talking
guys
about
are
the
both
future.
right. I think it's so right. I think you've made a great point, Oscar. I think it is building to something, but Adam makes the
no,
point
but
that, that it
all I'm
hasn't
saying,
happened
right?
yet.
Okay, if yeah, that's fine, but like I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, of course, if and like if we win something, I don't think it
You
eradicates
keep saying
all of the
if,
years we
bro.
didn't win it. You know what I mean? Every season is different for every club.
Yeah,
So
but
like,
you haven't won anything
I
yet. So
just
like we
think
can talk about this if you do win something, but you haven't. So like, yeah,
Or what happens if you don't win, Frank?
yeah, exactly.
okay, but
Like
then
everyone's
that's
getting
when like I'm
stronger.
saying no, but that look, that's why I'm saying it's like that. Then that tenure would be considered a failure, right? But
Yeah.
like,
So
all
you're
I'm
saying it's
saying
not
is
a
like,
failure yet?
like, I mean, mainly you'd look at the man, mainly you look at the coach, and you're like, okay, well, he's not won it for us. You look at the squad that he's come in with. You look at the teams that he was coming up against. I don't think another manager is going and doing better than he's done, like with us specifically, with the players. Now look at this year, yeah. Okay, there's a lot more investment and there's a lot more of a solidified squad, like barely any weak points, a lot of depth. But you can't like look at it and be like it's a walk in the park. Obviously, it's because it's Arsenal, right? Everyone's just like, oh yeah, well you didn't win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of doesn't matter. But like, I feel like if you got to be able to build to something, and yeah we are for the next couple of years we're going to be up there. It's not guaranteed that you're going to win the trophy. Obviously that's the goal, bro. But like that doesn't mean that you're going to be a bad football club. Like that doesn't mean like you can't enjoy watching the football. You know what I mean?
Just
Like
sounds like you like
we
being
were
a cuck,
dominant,
bro. I ain't
bro.
gonna
I
lie.
don't get it, bro. Like the thing about football, right? The
The
thing
thing
about
about football
football,
is winning trophies.
I mean, look,
It's about
if
having
you only
fun. Come on. We
if
all
you
No,
know
only
that.
care
no,
about winning trophies, then that's like a one-dimensional approach. Like it
bro. That's
is,
how.
because
No, it's not. That's how football teams,
it
big
is.
clubs should be built to win
It,
trophies. Real Madrid know that.
that's how
Manchester
success
United
should be
know that.
measured.
Liverpool know that. Chelsea know that.
That's how success that's how success should be measured for the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part, but like you can't look at me and like tell me, okay, but see, this is what I'm saying, right? If we were to go and win it, then basically what you're saying that all of the failures just eradicate. No, it's all part of the process.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but you haven't done
Like
it.
I just no, but then you're missing my
It's like
point, bro.
you're
Because
talking
I'm
you're
saying it's
talking
part
like
of the process.
you've already done it. I'm talking like it hasn't happened because it
I'm not
hasn't.
talking like that, bro.
You are, Frank.
I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm trying to
I
say.
do, Frank. I do understand what you're trying to say, but like, if
No, you don't,
I
because
do,
then
because
you
like,
would
obviously
realize
you're
I'm not.
building to something, but you haven't won anything, and that's what I'm saying.
That's all you're saying, bro, and I already know that.
Yeah.
Like like you keep saying it. Everyone would keep saying it to an Arsenal fan. Like obviously over the last like 5 years, probably 10 years, like it's been shit as an Arsenal fan in terms of winning the trophies, right? But if you look at where we were like 5, 10 years ago, in between that era, where we were shit at football, we were shit at getting results, even getting close. We were getting FA Cups, okay? But you don't want to win an FA Cup. You're looking to win a Premier League and a Champions League as a big club. Yeah, you'll be happy with a conference league, a Europa League, like all of the ones that aren't the main ones, right? But that's what you're building for. That's what you want to play well in. So like it's been a process to be able to get to the point to compete in it. You know, we could talk about we won the Carabao Cup, we won the FA Cup the last 2, 3 years, but be in like a shitter position, have shitter players, like have less money investment, have less sort of this kind of like team that Arteta's built. But like obviously it's a hindsight, it's a beautiful thing. And all I'm saying is like you kind of got to be a part of that process as a fan, or it's just like you're gonna you're gonna like you're gonna end up just being fucking depressed. I mean, especially as an Arsenal fan, right? Having expectations, you like that's why like football fans in general, like it gets quite heated, it gets quite personal because you've got all of these expectations, you spent all this money, but you got to look at the bigger picture. Like you look at fucking Liverpool and City, and you can't. We were talking about Arsenal and Chelsea, right? You guys had a really good 2021, but every other year, and especially in the Prem, has been dominated by City and Liverpool, and it's you can't even come close with what any other manager or team would have set up, or players how they would have played. They wouldn't have come close. So it's like you got to build for something and look to be able to kind of have a period of dominance, and like that's what we're building for. Doesn't guarantee trophies, and you can't guarantee anything. All right, like we got fucking good teams, bro. The quality of the Prem is the highest as ever, and I'm all for us needing to win a trophy, but like, bro, I watch football and I love football for the sake of football, like watching and enjoying high quality football, bro. I would, yeah, okay. You know what? I like in the sense of you got to play your opposition. Okay, yeah. If everyone else was shit and we walked the league, then fuck yeah. Okay, I would take it, right? But I mean, I would rather it be a higher competition, more teams to be able to make everyone better. You know what I mean? Like I watched the Premier League in and out. Like I don't want the league to regress. I don't want easy fucking pickings for teams when everyone's kind of slacking it. You know, like it's more of the bigger picture. Like that's just how I see it. I don't really care. I don't really care. Like obviously it's like I'm an Arsenal fan, right? So fucking it's just gonna be the same old like you don't win trophies. But I mean, I think personally, it's a bit more than that. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
And then we can move on because
That's a
I
lot.
didn't
That's a
need
lot of
I
shit, bro.
Sounds like a
bro,
whole
it's
lot
a
of
Please
lot,
don't
bro.
excuses.
respond,
But
Adam.
like you,
Sounds like a whole lot of excuses. I got Daniel fucked.
Holy! I see
how
what
is
you're
it,
trying to
bro?
say.
I just
I didn't know
like
you
okay,
were
just
so that deep and profound into the Premier League, bro.
no, but I mean I watched it my whole life, but
Yeah,
like
no.
I mean, you want
I
to watch
mean
good football, but like
you talk about
Arsenal regressed so much last season, and were the quality went down so much, and so that showed that you went. It's like the improvement did dip. So like the building was going up, and now it's kind of gone down. Can it go back up? Because if it doesn't go back up, you've missed
well,
it. And like in that time, Chelsea have gone from 12th to 6th to 4th, and we only finished 5 points off you last season. So we're also building to something. And then Liverpool have built something. They came out of nowhere. They won the league. So yeah, I do get what you're saying, because I would rather Arsenal, like, I would rather be in Arsenal's position the last 3 seasons than like what Man United have been through. So I get that.
Yeah, but okay, but that's a given, bro.
Oh, Adam, that is the biggest instigating comment.
But he pretty
They
much just said
finished
that.
16th.
Holy
He just said
shit.
that. You can go back. You can go back. He pretty
but
much just said
you
that.
can
I
say
would
that-
rather be
That
coming
was so
second
backhanded.
than he said before. I would rather be coming second than be doing bad and winning an FA Cup. He just said that. He said like he'd rather be
I didn't
Arsenal
say
than
that.
He did. You can well you can listen to it back. You said that you'd rather be coming second than win a
I
trophy.
never mentioned
You
being
did.
like rather being second. No, I didn't, bro.
Oh my god, you did, bro.
Alright, can we move on? I think we can look back on the clips, but fuck me, we've been moth. This has been 20 to 30 minutes, bro. I shit you not. I actually shit you not. Yeah, and I love it, but think about
Love
it.
it.
Would the audience want to be hearing this for 30 fucking minutes?
Fucking oath. They'd love it.
No, fuck no. But this one was long last time anyway, so it's pretty much
Yeah.
just fucking.
But we kind of
Throw-
knew this
throw it
coming
out.
in. When there's an extra person, there's an extra opinion.
Yeah, nah.
But you know what?
Um,
Yeah, I'll tell you guys later. But anyway. First manager to get sacked, I'm picking Graham Potter, bro. I think West Ham are just. I think their mentality is like they're a bigger club than what they are. I don't think when Graham Potter was the coach last year after Lopetegui's departure, it wasn't very good. It wasn't any better. And clearly, game week 1, they just got dicked by a nearly promoted. He got dicked by a newly promoted Sunderland team. So it'll be interesting to see how the Hammers do. But I think he's going to get sacked first.
yeah, they looked shit.
Alright.
I mean, that's a good hindsight pick because obviously
Yeah,
got
bro.
smacked
Would
3-0
have you done that
Sunderland.
before the first game?
Yeah, because we talked about it briefly, Admin. I think was it, or was that on our chat? I don't remember. Oh no, it wasn't our call.
Yeah, I think that
No,
was after the
I
second
didn't.
game.
Well, to be fair, I didn't. I didn't pick this before the season started. So there you go.
No, I like the shout though, but I actually
Whoopsie.
think Graham Potter won't do great, but I don't actually think West Ham will sack him first. Like, he may get sacked, but I think they have to give him more
Yeah.
time. I think they have to give him some time because he hasn't even had a full season. Like West Ham have to stick with a coach eventually. I feel like if you give Graham Potter a full season, unless he's in a dogfight, then you go sack him. You go get Sean Dyche or something. But yeah, I feel like you have to give him a bit of time. Whereas I've gone with fuck because yeah, he was close to getting sacked last season, and I think Leeds are gonna struggle. So yeah, I got Daniel Fuck.
No, I'm happy.
I
I'm
think
happy with mine.
he stopped playing with his Daniel Farke stopped playing like the nice football that he tried to play, and I think it's gonna change. It'll be interesting to see how they go tomorrow, but I don't know. I think he's changed his managing style.
Well, he's just got an awful track record
So,
in the
yeah.
Prem as well.
So when you have Norwich,
No, it doesn't help, but
yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah, I've gone for the Brentford man. I mean, I had this before, and they made Nottingham Forest look like Barcelona pretty much. Like, I honestly think they're gonna get spanked in their upcoming fixtures. So he could be an early go. Like, obviously he's not got a lot of experience. I think. Yeah, I think he'll be they'll be in the relegation zone area, so yeah, I reckon he'll be the first.
Fair enough.
Fair.
All right, team of the season.
Fuck, do we have time? Should we chuck?
No, let's just throw it out there, and then. No, we'll just throw it. Yeah,
I can
I
say
reckon
I
we
can
don't
say
talk
mine.
about it too much.
Yeah, just go
Just
for it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you want me to say mine instead of like
No,
screen share?
you can say yours,
I'll
Jude.
start from.
This is the
All right, I'll start from goalkeeper. I picked Alisson Becker. I think he's been the best keeper in the league for a minute now. He is getting old, but I don't know. I think he's just going to have another good season. He was fantastic last season. So yeah. Right back. I've gone with Rico Lewis.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, I've when I've watched Man City play, it looks promising to me, and I feel like he's got like good intensity. He's good on the ball and stuff. I mean, I know Man City were crap last year, so he wasn't he wasn't amazing, but I feel like he's going to be a lot better this year, and I feel like he'll be very crucial for Man City as a inverted fullback. So yeah,
Yeah. I just don't think he'll
or
be trusted
wherever
in
Pep decides to
defensive
play
roles.
him. Well, that's what I'm hoping. I think he's going to take the jump. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what just I guess a bit of a prediction, but I like him, and I've got my two centre halves of Virgil and Gabriel. I was inclined not to pick Virgil. He's 34. Um, he's yeah.
he's just a
I
safe
feel like
bet.
it's
Like you know what you're
he
gonna
is a
get.
safe bet. He's if people don't think he's already one of the goat centre backs, I think they should check themselves, bro, because he definitely is. But I think it's a safe bet. And Gabriel, he was so good at the start of last year, like so good. He definitely made up for Saliba's absence. Well, not absence, but like decline, I should say. And
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to be awesome this year. Oh, I hope he keeps it up. And I really, really like Gabriel. He should be the skipper. Left back, Cucurella. I think
Nice.
that needs no explaining. He's fucking awesome. Midfield, I've got Declan Rice, Mac 10, and Cole Palmer. Um, kind of keeping with Rice because, Arsenal, I think they're going to win the league, and Gabriel's also another reason. Mac 10 was great last year. He's so good. Um, how much did Liverpool buy him for from Brighton? I'm pretty sure it was a pretty good price.
540.
That's for him.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, man. I think he's going to have another good season. I think Liverpool, yeah, I think he's going to be good. And I picked Cole Palmer. I think he's going to bounce back after last year. And then my front three are Wirtz because I think he was going to be my young player of the year for the under 23s because it's just Wirtz. Haaland, top goal scorer, and Saka, who's my player of the year. So that's my team of the season. It is quite basic. I think my most rogue pick's definitely Lewis. But yeah, I think it's all right.
No, that's
So yeah,
awesome. I mean,
yeah.
it's a
I'd
prediction
love
at
to
the
hear
end of
you
the
guys.
day.
It is. You're right, Adam. It is a prediction.
Yeah.
Whose is this that I'm looking at?
This is Frank's.
Saka Gyökeres. Oh my God, Gyökeres.
He did this
Yeah, I can
before game
He's
week
explain
my
it
one.
FPL
after. I
boy.
mean, I had Alisson. I've just switched it to Raya last minute kind of thing. I think both of them have a shout. But yeah, I mean, honestly, looking at it, having the three Arsenal trio is a little bit OTT, but I think at least two of them will get two of the three will get in. So I don't think it's like a bad idea to have all three there. Pedro Porro, I think Spurs will obviously do pretty well, and he'll be a good part of that. A lot of offensive threat. Kirk is same thing, just a lot of offensive threat in that Liverpool team. Um, a good candidate, yeah, not much more to say on that. Palmer, Wirtz, Rice, um, just like the key players, or Palmer, Rice anyway, for the title contending Champions League teams. And then Wirtz, I think he'll just kick on eventually, and then once he kicks on, like he'll be close to unstoppable. Not quite, but yeah, we'll see how he does.
He's so
Saka
good, eh?
and I think Haaland will just score goals for fun. Saka, once he kind of gets back to his best, he'll also do really well. Gyökeres, just because I just thought he'd kind of get a lot of goals for us as well. Didn't know well, like, I wasn't a big fan of the wingers. I was thinking about Bueno, and then looking at him today, like he did look quite exciting, so that might have been a better shout. But I mean, I think he'll come good eventually and get some goals, so I wouldn't put it that far off that he gets in. So,
He
but yeah, I
scored
mean,
so
it's
many
just
goals last year. It's such a
yeah,
mental
exactly.
thing for him, in
And
my
it
opinion, bro.
feels like he has to eventually just get in the positions, and he'll put them away just like second nature. So,
Yeah, he's got good service.
um,
Well, Arsenal's service forms like mean, so I think it'll be all
yeah,
good.
nah, we'll see. I think it's a pretty template team. Like there should hopefully be some surprises. But yeah, that's what I've gone with. Not too much to talk about.
Kukis is a strange looking bright bloke,
Adam
eh?
Sweet.
Lawrence,
Gyökeres? Oh,
he
Kokers.
is, he
Yeah, he
is.
kind of looks like
Like he
someone
looks
from like
better in
Shark
game.
Tale or something.
I
It's
was
just
going
the
to take him
trim
at my
doesn't do him
FPL, but then I
justice.
thought, no, I'm not going to do that because he's actually really good.
Just gotta sit with him for a bit, too.
He is good. It just depends how Slot uses him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But with Robbo as backup, I feel like he's got to just play as much as possible.
yeah, yeah. They played him more like a left centre back in that game against Bournemouth.
Yeah, I know it was quite strange.
Because
That's definitely not his
Frimpong's
best
basically
role.
a winger.
Yeah, but Frimpong is definitely a bit.
But
If
you
it's
would
either him
think,
or
right, they'd
Frimpong,
go
it's going to
more
be
of the opposite
Kokers.
side
What was that,
because
Frank?
you've got Salah as the right winger. I would just, you would think they would have gone more offensive with the left full back because um they've obviously got Salah on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, Frimpong's like the complete opposite to Trent, so it will be interesting to see how they go. And like we could see in that Bournemouth game that they can be hit on the break. But yeah, we'll talk about that more later, anyways. I'll move on to my one. So I got David Raya in goal as well because I think Arsenal will have the best defense in the league and concede the least goals. I've gone for Jed Spence. I really like Jed Spence to be honest, and I think he'll play a lot of games, either at left back or right back. He's a great one-on-one defender, and I think he'll have play a huge part. Virgil van Dijk and Gabriel, I feel like I don't really need to say anything there. Munoz, I feel like with Gahey and Eze likely to leave, like someone's gonna have to step up, and he can do that. And the role he plays, right wing back, bombing down, picking up assists, getting a goal here and there. I've gone with Caicedo and Reinders, however you say it. Obviously, Reinders is a good player. He showed that in his debut. Um, and like, yeah, it's Caicedo. I think he's Chelsea's most important player. So yeah. And then I've gone with Palmer, Mamouche, and Rogers. Obviously, Mamouche didn't start game week 1, but I think he can still have a huge impact. And then that is Isak. I wanted to change it to Haaland because I reckon Isak might not even end up having a club, but Frank said I was not allowed
That's a
to.
pretty bold.
I bro, I reckon, bro. Honestly, if I was what okay, if you were Newcastle owners, what would you do?
You play him, bro.
Yeah,
But
at this
I think
point.
he's refusing to. So if he refused
He
to
has a
play,
Yeah, but
if he refused, would you just make him rot? Like, nah, we're not selling you.
yeah,
Fuck
but
you.
I mean, from what I heard with Eddie Howe, he seemed pretty chill about it.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
you got
like
to
yeah,
understand that Isak is one of the world's best strikers, and you know Newcastle are as big a club as they are. They're not the world's best team,
yeah,
so they shouldn't be having, or at least maybe one more year, Isak. So I think regardless, he comes back and he plays, bro. Him not being in the Premier League would be. But the thing is, right? Newcastle fans are quite polarizing.
yeah, Yeah, I,
But
I
I feel
just
like
don't think they'd
it's
welcome
not
him
really
back,
up to
bro.
the fans.
Yeah, no, it's not.
They won't.
But
They definitely won't.
I would love to see it because I just think there's too much player power in today's game. Isaac chose to sign a 5-year contract with no release clause. You've signed to the club. I would honestly just love to see a club be like, okay, well, we're gonna fucking take you to court then, because you've signed a contract with us. You're meant to be playing for us. You're meant to be training with us. And while we're going to court, you can just sit on the sidelines for a year. This is your fault. I would love to see a club do that because there's just too much player power. Like, you get what I mean?
Contracts don't mean shit, bro.
But they
In my
should, bro.
opinion,
I
They
kind
should
of
though.
like agree with what
Because like, imagine if you just imagine tomorrow you're just like, I'm not getting paid enough. I'm not rocking up to work. Like, everyday humans can't do that. So why are these like footballs allowed to do that? He should have had his agent should have had a release clause
because
if he
they can
wanted to
afford to
leave.
do it, bro.
Huh?
They can afford to do that. They can
See
afford to
that's
do
the
this,
thing, bro.
bro.
I know, but they should be
I was
punished
confused
more.
why you didn't ask for it earlier.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. They should be punished more, but I
How are you
think
gonna punish
I
them,
mean
bro?
in
By putting
general,
them on the sideline for a year.
like
Oh, so like the let's say the federation would just not play.
No,
Would just be like, no, you can't play.
Newcastle choose not to play him. Like, he's their player. They have a contract. They can
But
do
why would they do that? Because it's Isaac.
just to like
They just was just
because the new,
detrimental
new
to them
because
towards
new
their.
because Newcastle obviously want to become a bigger club, and if they sign players and they see what Isaac's doing, they also think they can do the same thing. If they go and show that like, nah, we're not having that. Like, then they're gonna show more respect.
I
But
feel like
it
you
is
got
That's
to
the
put
nature of
that
footballers, though.
no, I
You're gonna have
understand
to
that. I
understand,
understand
right?
that, and I think it is. I do think it is unrealistic, and it wouldn't happen. But
Yeah,
I would like to see it happen, if you get what I mean.
yeah.
Because
Yeah, and
I
I think
think in
it's a
the
bit.
right
It's
context,
a big dream, bro.
like with the right team, with the right player, but I think they don't even have like a true number nine.
So they
And
need him more than he needs them. So
exactly,
it's
so
just
it
like
doesn't make sense for them to be like, yeah, we're gonna shun him out and then just fucking sacrifice our whole season
I
just
get what you mean,
because.
Adam. You want to hold them a bit more accountable, but unfortunately, that's the nature of the clubs like Newcastle. Whereas I think like Man City or Madrid, they could get away with that potentially.
yeah, but like,
But like a team like,
if Newcastle even keep him, would he even choose to play? Because it sounds like he doesn't even want to play for them.
I hope he wins back the fans. I hope he
I wouldn't.
falls back in love with them and
If
shit.
someone did that to your club, would you accept them back? Because I wouldn't. They can fuck off, honestly.
Uh, yeah, probably
Far
not.
away,
Yeah,
bro.
I think it's different being a Chelsea fan than a Newcastle fan.
But like, even what I've seen
Yeah,
from Newcastle fans,
100%.
I don't think, bro. Like, I saw a clip of True Geordie saying he hopes he has a career-ending injury.
Yeah, but that's just like
I think most
True Geordie's a
that's
fucking
New
puff,
yeah,
bro.
that's
but
Geordies, bro. That's
Newcastle
Geordies.
fans are
Like,
very emotional. Like, I think most of them would be like that.
yeah, no, they're emotional, they're polarizing, but they haven't been in this position for a long time where they have these like insane players. So they're kind of acting as if they're kind of that club,
Yeah,
which they're definitely not.
but but that doesn't matter. No player should be able to disrespect your club like that. Like, players should be doing it how like Eze's been going about it. Like, he chose to play today, and he's gonna get his move.
Yes, yeah, like
Isaac
you
just
don't
pulled
exactly
out
know what's going
pre-season
behind the
training.
scenes.
Well, he pulled out a preseason and was like, "Nah, I'm not training with you. I want to move."
Yeah, no, yeah, see that's just like surprising to me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's just poor.
obviously he
That's
wants
so
to move,
poor,
but
bro.
why the fuck has he done that now?
Nah, I
And
know.
obviously I thought the Liverpool move, I still don't think it's guaranteed. Like, it's
No, I don't
likely, but
either.
are they really are they really gonna spend that much money when they just bought Ikatike
Yeah,
and
and like,
Verts?
who
Like,
else is
I'm
gonna buy him? Everyone else bought strikers already.
what is he doing? Like, just chilling on the
Yeah.
sidelines, bro, relaxing it.
I seen this thing because um, you know how Martinez was gonna leave. Aston Villa, and he still hasn't found a club.
Yeah.
Him and Isak have the same agent, so those two just need to get a fucking new agent because they've just both gone about it the wrong way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things that we don't know because really, why has he waited so long? That's the big question.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because Liverpool could have gone out and got him comfortably at the beginning of the transfer window. But he's waited until the last couple of weeks when a lot of the big clubs they don't need a striker, bro.
I know.
Arsenal needed one, Liverpool needed one, Chelsea went and bought out a couple.
Yeah.
Like there's other clubs too that bought attackers, and he's like, who is he looking to go to?
Yeah, it's very strange.
Like, so I feel like there's a little bit that we don't know. Uh, I hope he gets to play. Obviously, yeah. Look, you didn't know that he wasn't gonna play that whole saga, but yeah. I mean, you can just switch it to Haaland if he doesn't have a club. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a bit fucked.
But no, like, why don't players sign 3-year contracts and stuff like that? Because they obviously sign the 5-year contracts because if they get injured, the club can just pay them and stuff. So it's like, why can't the players show kind of the same respect to the club? That's what I feel like. I just feel like there's way too much
I
player power at the
think
moment.
I believe that the clubs, for the most part, have had that power, and for a lot of the a lot of professional footballers in general, they have that power. So if you're able to get a 5-year contract that's accustomed to how well you've performed, how you've proven yourself, and like if you get that contract, you deserve it. And honestly,
I
like
don't
if you want to
disagree
force
with
a
that,
move,
but you should respect the contract and turn up to training and turn up to preseason. And if you
a hundred
eventually
percent,
want to
hundred
leave,
percent,
you
I
can
Yeah,
would.
kind of
but
release
bro,
them.
these guys are so entitled, Ed, man. There's
No, I
so
know
many
that. I know that.
factors that go into
I think I
this.
said that to you yesterday. I was like, I can never relate to these guys because they all have huge egos, and that's why they're at the top of the game. But like,
No. Yeah, there's
yeah,
exactly. They're just a bunch of. At the end of the day, most of these guys are actually wankers.
yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Yeah, so just and I mean, if Isaac, we don't know what's wrong with Isaac, and the media definitely could be twisting it 100%, but we'll never know. And
But Isak's a
honestly,
pretty
just
cool
moves on,
guy,
bro.
bro. Like that's the thing. But
Oh yeah,
like
you friends with him, bro.
you gotta respect.
Come on, man.
Ah,
We
he's
don't
my
we don't know him
second cousin,
personally.
bro.
I thought Kurt Zuma was a cool guy, and he started kicking cats.
Yeah,
But
who fucking
nah, a
knows?
couple Cody's like,
Yeah. That's why Jose said we should idolize top
Meow,
footballers, man.
meow.
But yeah,
yeah,
should we
no,
wrap it up
I
there,
get that.
boys?
I get that. I
Yeah,
think that's good.
Yo,
that was.
You
I
know,
thought that was.
after
I thought that was very good. I thought it was.
I thought it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
yeah, make
Thanks for
sure
having
you
me
put
on.
the all in caps heated um 5 exclamation marks.
Oh, bro, imagine if this
Yeah,
didn't
Yeah.
get
record.
that, all of that.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
I'll be
I
pissed.
mean, it's just kind of
I'll
a
be
bit of a
fucking
yap sesh
fucking
video.
pissed.
Yeah,
Like it's just a bit of a yap sesh video. Like we did it last time. It was
yeah, exactly.
like you
I
don't
mean,
really know how the fuck the season's gonna go at the beginning.
yeah, we have these combos where
Thanks for
Like
it's
I
having
much
me on,
prefer.
eh?
Oh yeah, and A bro. Good luck with your social football game tonight.
Yeah, at
What
8:40 in
what
about
are you
40
guys
minutes.
doing?
What do you mean?
Like in the, are you guys got a table or is it just for fun?
Yeah, it's table. It's like, social football's like way more competitive than actual competitive football almost. So it actually gets pretty heated.
oh yeah,
But I think we're on
Is it
top of the
is it
table.
a
I didn't
bunch
play
of like
last
old
week.
fellas?
Kinda, yeah. It's with with my colleagues and stuff. So they kind of, yeah. I said to the bro, I'm probably gonna go to the gym before I go, and he goes, "No, you're not. You're not going to the gym."
Hey,
I
you're
go,
getting better,
"Okay."
bro. Working out those lips of yours.
Mm,
that big
I'm
bum.
actually my heaviest I've been, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Like, no, that's put on that good weight.
You're a little bit of a gym rat now.
Well, I have been for a minute, it's just staying consistent, eh?
What's
And now my
what you weighing
IBS,
in
I
at?
can't just 88, bro.
Shout out IBS.
Yeah. See, I'm
Yeah,
the
I know.
heaviest I've ever been, and I'm 77.
Is this the heaviest you've been?
Yeah, bro.
You
I've been
77?
72 for the last like. Yeah,
That's insane,
Fair
bro.
play, lad.
like how light that is.
No, like that. I
Yeah,
know
I
that. I
was,
know
I
that's.
was,
Yeah, I know that's hard for you.
Bro,
I
that's
was that
like
light
heavy
at
for
one
me,
point.
bro.
Yeah, no, that is. I know that is. You're 7 more than me now, bro.
Yeah, but
Hang on,
I'm
are you
also
71?
inches more than you.
What'd you say, Jew?
You
Are
don't
you?
do math, bro. 77 minus 7.
Bro, you're a
Wait, what?
teacher.
Oh, 70. Yeah, my bad. Hold up, bro. Sorry, my bad. Oh, you know what? Everyone makes mistakes, mate. Doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, just like Miley Cyrus
Ah,
said, man.
no.
We all have those days.
She said.
Yeah. Gotta
Okay.
climb it
Yeah,
up.
I'm a lot heavier than your boys there.
Yeah, you fat fuck. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
No, I've been called a fat fuck my whole life. I'm just a fat, annoying,
Yeah,
dumb human
from
being.
from the other guy.
Hey, dude, I want you. I want you tracking back today. All right. I want you
Bro,
fucking getting back.
I've actually fully changed as a footballer, Frank. It's ridiculous. I'm a completely different person.
Are you like versatile? Like you can kind of play you anywhere, apart from
Literally,
centre
bro.
back.
I'm not even. No, I can play centre back, and I shit you not. I've learned how to play there, bro. I can tackle
Oh,
and.
bro, I would not put you at centre back,
You
bro.
should. You actually should, and you shouldn't doubt me, bro, because I actually can play there, bro.
Ah,
I
okay,
shit
yeah.
you
I
not.
mean, I could see it. It's just like you'd be fucking trying to dribble it up through the back. Couple sec-
Nah,
like
no. No, you're
levels a
just
little
going
bit
off of
low.
high school, bro. You're going off of high school.
It'd be
And
like
even in high school,
I'm going off
I
the
didn't.
fact that you've been a winger and an attacker. You're
Yeah,
your
but I know
full
how to move the
career.
rock.
Do you know how to
I
defend?
get. I actually might be. Nah, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to fall
you
for
might
it.
be
I'm
what?
disrespected though, for
You might
real.
be what?
I'm
Bro,
disrespected.
Nah,
I'm
you're not
asking a
disrespected,
question,
bro.
bro.
You're
Look,
not
What's your
disrespected.
question?
give me. I just thought so you can defend as well. Like we're talking about centre back here, bro.
Yeah, I've been put in
Wow.
centre back for like competitive games, and I fucking held my own, bro. Clean sheet and
Fair play.
everything. So
Okay.
it's just I find it. I think the trickiest thing at the start was holding the line.
Yeah.
No, that was definitely
Yeah.
hard, but I got used to it.
You should play centre back with bro.
Yeah.
That'd
All right,
be
boys.
I'd
I actually have to go.
I'd love to see that. Yeah, no. All good.
All right, laters, boys.
Alright,
being on, bro.
laters.
Peace out.
Yeah,
Good luck.
appreciate it.
Cheers for watching,
Laters.
guys.